Hello and welcome everybody to Game 2 of JulyZerg vs. Moon from MLG Columbus 2011. This is going to be a ZDZ on MLG Metalopolis. In Game 1 we saw a nice little win from Moon where he just took a third faster than JulyZerg did and was able to defend an attack. JulyZerg did a nice little timing attack where he expanded to the gold and tried to push out with a bunch of roaches and infestors. Some very standard play from both players. Both had Roach Infester. JulyZerg pushed out with a small force of Roaches and Infestors, and Moon just had his third going for a little longer than JulyZerg had anticipated, and was able to have a nice little defense of Roaches and Infestors, and basically just defended an attack, pushed back, and was able to take out the third of JulyZerg, and just keep up constant pressure from that point on, and really take JulyZerg out pretty effectively. In Game 2, we are going to hopefully see a good, well, I was going to say a little bit longer of a game, but no, we are actually seeing a spawning pool going down for Moon. This is a very early spawning pool. I believe that was a 10 pool. He did go for a 10 pool, and he even pulled a little bit of an extractor trick to get that extra drone up, to get him to that 11 out of 10 supply, and JulyZerg has not yet thrown down his pool. In Game 1, we did see a fast hatchery from Moon where he expanded very quickly, and JulyZerg scouted that and started to throw down a hatchery of his own, and oh my god, it looks like JulyZerg is going to be throwing down a hatch first. Having not scouted, I don't think he has scouted anything. No, he has not scouted anything at all yet in We Made Fox Moon's base yet. So, this means that he does not know that this hatch first is coming. 8 Zerglings are now coming up and will be moving across the field very soon, and JulyZerg just now throwing down his spawning pool. This could be disastrous for JulyZerg. Those Zerglings are going to be able to come in and do a lot of damage. He's going to have nothing to defend that attack with other than these drones. So Moon is really hoping to do some early damage and try to end this game early and take Game 2 in this series. JulyZerg, man, has no idea this is coming. I don't think he's spotted those lings. His overlords are just now moving into position, and these 8 lings now moving into the base. This hatchery is about 3/4 of the way done, so he is going to be able to get some Zerglings up in a bit, but I think he's going to take some heavy drone losses here. JulyZerg pulling these drones away, trying to get a nice surround on those Zerglings, moving in, does manage to get a couple of Zerglings trapped in the center there, but no, they all managed to get out. I don't think he managed to get any there, but 1 worker has been killed by Moon, 2 workers killed by Moon, 3 workers killed by Moon, a few Zerglings now coming up onto the field, 8 workers killed for Moon. That does a lot of economic damage. Oh, and he forced the cancel of the expansion by JulyZerg. JulyZerg was forced to cancel that base so he could get those Zerglings up. 4 Zerglings now on the field for JulyZerg, maybe going to move into the base of Moon just to try to get some scouting information, just to see if this attack, if he's planning a second wave of Zerglings to come attack with, or whether he is just macroing up with some drones. And as we can see on the production tab, we can see that Moon is just producing some more drones going down, and we'll see what these newly spawned larvae will be morphed into. So far he's just getting a drone. Looks like he might be waiting just to see if there's any kind of counterattack coming in that he needs to worry about. He does have 2 queens blocking the ramp here, denying any kind of scout from JulyZerg and leaving him in the dark as to what exactly he's doing, whether he's producing more forces or whether he's just droning up. He is in fact droning up, and a Roach Horn is now coming up. No Roach Horn yet for JulyZerg. Interesting to note, though, that JulyZerg was able to get a normally timed metabolic boost. Both players have a very similarly timed metabolic boost right now. This is a very nice little move there by JulyZerg. A lot of players, once they face that kind of early pressure, they will kind of crumble and fall apart a little bit. But JulyZerg was able to stay on track with his upgrades and able to get that early gas and then pull guys off of gas despite that early pressure to try to get that Zergling speed that is normally timed, so that his Zergling speed will be timed to match Moon's. So I really like that move there by Moon, or by JulyZerg rather. expansion now going down for Moon, but the expansion has already been building there for a while from JulyZerg, so JulyZerg is going to get this expansion up first, so he's still trying to go for a little bit more economic focused of a play. Roachwarren is up, and we have a Baneling nest coming up for Moon, so he is going to be tech switching. I think, yeah, JulyZerg did scout that Roachwarren, so he is expecting roaches coming in soon, but in fact, looks like he might be tech switching to those Banelings to try to deal with some of these Zerglings here from JulyZerg. JulyZerg not getting, oh, he did get that Roachwarren, but not getting any roaches yet. He's still just producing some Zerglings for defense, but there's a lot of Lings here on the field here for Moon. A lot of Lings here, but a lot of Lings also at the front of his base. So Moon does have a lot of Lings. I think if we check out the Harvester tab, they're actually dead even right now in Harvesters, but if we check out the Production tab, different story. We've got a lot of drones coming up from JulyZerg, and a lot of Lings and Banelings coming in for Moon, so it looks like Moon is going to try to do some economic damage. He's not going to try to win the econ battle. He is going to try to play aggressively and try to deal a lot of damage. This is a lot of Banelings. So, a lot of Lings here moving in for Moon, going to try to do a lot of damage. Going to take out that Queen. No, does not get the Queen. He is streaming his Banelings into the main of JulyZerg, though, and JulyZerg needs to pull those drones off the line, and oh no! Looks like Moon decided to try to do some damage to that hatchery and is now moving in with his Zerglings. Was not able to take out that hatchery down there, but he is doing a lot of damage with these Lings in the main, getting more and more worker kills. 18 workers killed, 19 workers killed right now for Moon. And those Lings do get away, but JulyZerg really needs to come kill these Lings. They are going to be morphing to Banelings. He did see some Banelings already. In the meantime, more Lings coming into the natural of JulyZerg. These Lings doing a lot of damage here. And just a lot of units streaming in. JulyZerg is producing a lot of roaches, but oh my goodness, this is just a lot of Lings to have to deal with. JulyZerg, nice little unit placement there. He is holding position there to try to prevent too many Lings from attacking at once, but more Banelings are moving in from the back, dealing a lot of damage to those roaches, and all these drones are now coming into the fight. And he is losing a lot of drones. Oh my god, 33 drones lost, and JulyZerg, yes, is going to be forced to GG. There's the GG from JulyZerg. So very nice, aggressive style of play with from Moon there. That was just overall just constant aggression. JulyZerg just kept trying to get that economy going, but Moon just wasn't having it, and got all those Lings up, was able to stay aggressive and deal a lot of damage, meaning he took game 2, which means he took the best of 3 at MLG Columbus. So, well played there by Moon. GG. Comment, guys. Subscribe if you like what you hear. I am trying to get more casts up this week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be trying to get more mirror matchups till the end of the week, after which I will be at NASL. The NASL finals are here in Los Angeles, and I will be there this weekend, so no casts this weekend most likely, because I will be spending the entire weekend there in Ontario, California for NASL. I'm super excited. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and I will talk to you guys and see you guys soon.